Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and welcome to day 19 of our 100-day countdown to the best version of ourselves in the new year. I labeled this holidays, maybe not so holly jolly. And the reason I said that is because, you know what? The calendar will keep going. So much of our life is a Hallmark card gone seriously wrong. It's like they have made holidays for everything. Mother's Day, Big Toe Day, Elbow Day. I mean, I know that's ridiculous, but seriously, what don't they have a holiday for? I mean, I am so exhausted, even on my Facebook page every day. It's Hug a Friend Day. It's Say You're Sorry Day. It's, every day. Like nothing is sacred anymore, or nothing is precious. Like I said, as a child, I used to have to wait with anticipation for the most exciting things, even just from Thanksgiving to Christmas. Even though, it's only 3 or 4 weeks, it seemed like forever because there were, definite boundaries on what took place for each holiday and when it was appropriate to get it or even begin to talk about it or get ready for it. And now people leave their lights up all year. I'm just like, wow. So, it's not holly and jolly for everybody. And even for me as a child, my Christmases were magical. My father loved Christmas. With the kids, even though there were 11 children, we'd get 10 gifts each. There were so many presents at times we couldn't even get into the living room. I mean, they'd have to pass them out in an assembly line. And we always had a Santa Claus come to the house. And, maybe it really was Santa when I was 4 years old. I'm quite sure it was Santa Claus. And I remember he gave me gumballs, and I thought, that's going to be it. No more Christmas. And then there were gifts the next morning too, and that's how I knew it was Santa. So, just because there's all these holidays, just because there's an expectation, doesn't mean you can fake it and make yourself happy, right? I mean, I can't recapture those holidays of my youth. I want to go back. I want to be in a house of 13 people and smell all the amazing, warm food and just the excitement of the day and, be in the same bedroom. It's not going to ever happen. It's all still in my heart and memories, but it doesn't exist. I can drive back to 421 Jade Cove Way. No one's there. The people aren't there anymore, So I was thinking of, it's skipping me. Oh, Dolly Parton. Is it called Hard Candy Christmas? What she says, I'll be fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but I won't let sorrow bring me down. It's something like that. It's been a while. But yeah, can it be fine and dandy anyway? Can we accept it as it is in the present instead of wishing for the past? And the challenge for this is to find one magical thing. What is the one magical thing that you can focus on? And choose happiness for that one thing. Not lamenting what you don't have. Not wishing for what you don't have. Not giving fake gifts to people that you feel you have no choice but to give to. They kind of know it. When they see that you're serving it with a side of resentment. I don't know. I don't give gifts per se. We're adults now. So much of what people give just becomes trinkets on a shelf and get dusty, or people give them away and re-gift them right away because there's no room for it. What can we give from the heart? What quality time? What card with real words, that means something? I've always been blessed to have the gift of words, and people have been so grateful for my words, far more than what I busted my butt to buy them. It means so much. Can you speak from your heart? Can you give them a little more of your time? When I interview my students and what they want most from their parents, it's never about money or trinkets. It's about time. How they would do anything to escort their parent to work, to be able to watch a movie in the living room on a Friday night, to just have dinner together. It's never objects. It's quality time. So can you make it fun and dandy? That song's in my head. Right? What is it? It's a hard candy Christmas. It was my understanding that the reason it was a hard candy Christmas because Dolly Parton in particular, coming from like 16 kids in her family, we only had 11. Uh, Much like Loretta Lynn, I think sometimes hard candy was the gift. You know, the stocking with hard candy and a little bit of fruit, which I totally remember too. I remember all of that. All right, well, that's just my thought. How can you, though you're barely getting through tomorrow, don't let sorrow take you down? What can you do to change your mindset, concentrate on the one thing you're pleased with in your life, and don't give out of expectation? Either give it out of love with no expectation to get it back, or don't give it and try for something from your heart. How about that, peeps? Woo! Go, Juliana. I know, but it's on my mind. Okay, so share in the comments, like if you like, join if you haven't, and I would love to support you through these holidays because as a compulsive overeater, I know the insanity of being uncomfortable around food, around festivities, around excitement, when in my heart, I'm not necessarily feeling it. I can always put on a smile, but I would like to support you in what your truth is this holiday and help you find that little bit of magic that allows you to get through it if you're struggling. Okay, until we talk again, my friends, as always, be blessed.